Shalom, shalom, shalom. Barakatah to the Father of lights, peace and blessings to the Son and big brother of the kingdom, Yahweh Shai. All praises due through the spirit and power of the throne of King David his shepherd. I'm here with another message of daily edification. I hope y'all enjoyed the head buster. You know, I just wanted to see how close some of the brothers would get to getting it. So how many of y'all went on Chat GPT trying to get some answers, man? That's funny. Well, you could do that, but check it out. The Most High don't talk to no AI, man. He got to talk to the man that he put in charge to bring this truth his way. So, nice try, but all praises. Hope it sunk in. This strike is still going to happen at midnight tonight if they don't reach a decision. They're right now at an impasse, so, but I don't know. They got some legitimate beef. It ain't just about the money. They're trying to go automated with them. See, all this stuff is they're trying to automate it. You know why? That way they ain't got to pay nobody. They get to keep all the money. They ain't get a machine to do what a man is doing. They ain't got to pay him. Like I told you, man, these bastards are just goddamn greedy, man. There's no you know, cap for them. Damn, they sickening. They'll never be satisfied, man. They'll never be satisfied. So that's where we at. But this is why this country is getting ready to burn, man. All right. So when that if they don't reach it and they walk off that job, I mean, that's gonna kick everything off. And it's 25,000 workers all on the East Coast, man. All the way from Maine, all the way down, I think Florida, something like that. And it will affect the West Coast too over here, you know. So not only that, they are planning on, they already passed what's called the 28th Amendment. How that works is, if 100 congressmen, I want y'all to listen to me close. If 100 congressmen die and there's nobody to replace them, there won't be an election. Now I want y'all to let that sink in. You know they've been serving these warrants, right? They've been serving these, what do you call them? Indictments, right? $500,000 indictments have been served. It's $500,000. Now, all they need is 100 congressmen out of that to come up missing or be dead, and there's no election. See, this is their way out. They can't have no election, man. The corporation is dead. Ain't I been telling y'all that? Now, where's that at? I think it's Atlanta, Georgia. The power's out, right? So, in Augusta, remember I was telling y'all about Mad Max and the fuel? Well, check this out. Them people been down there without power, all kind of stuff, man. All kind of stuff. All right. So now the fuel lines is popped up, and this ain't even got nothing to do, this got to do with the hurricane down there, right? So looking at that, if they do this strike, man, shit, you think the lines is long. I was reading in some of the comments. One person said they waited 6 hours to get just a gallon of gas. 6 hours, man. That's a long time. They standing out there, man. I mean, shit. And this is what America is finna be. It's finna be a dystopian society. All right? Just like them zombie movies and shit. It's gonna be dystopian. Cars everywhere. They finna let this country go down the toilet, man. But all praises. We ain't gonna feel none of that. All right? We ain't gonna feel none of that. We're gonna dwell safely. All right? Everybody else hoping to dwell safely. I'm giving you a guarantee that if you're here and you're faithful, and you hang on, you're gonna get out of here. All right? Nobody else is giving you that assurance. The Nasera and Gesera, all right, which is the payout. Well, first let me get to Kuwait. Kuwait passed a law some time ago, all right? And what that law was for their citizens, they got 175,000 left that have to register. It's called a biometric registration. Any idea what it's for? It's for the chip. Right? It's for the chip. Yesterday, no, today is the 30th. Today is the deadline for all of them, all of their citizens of Kuwait to be registered in a biometric registration system so they can get chipped up. Now, if they don't get chipped, right? I'm not going to show the video, but I'm going to tell you, I saw it. If they don't get chipped up, their accounts are frozen. They can't buy anything. They can't sell anything. And if they owe any money, say house or anything like that, that money still gets deducted from their account, while at the same time, they're banned and barred from getting any money themselves. So now let's move on to the Nasera and the Gesera. They got to pay everybody out. But the thing is, it's going to be paid out in legal money, not lawful. Remember what I told y'all? The petrodollar is dead. So the only legal money now, that's why everything is switching over into crypto, digital currency, right? So now when they flip it over to digital currency, yeah, they're going to bait and switch everybody that's dumb enough to go for it, right? I mean, it's a lose-lose. If you don't take it, you ain't going to get no money. But if you do take it, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, we're going to give you worth 100 million, 200 million, 3, 4, 500 million dollars. Yeah. Who wouldn't sign for that? But here's the catch. Once you sign on for that, you too are going to have to get the register for the biometric registration to get chipped in order to use it. The only way you're going to be able to use it is with that chip in your body. Now, you know what that means, right? You're going to get the millions. You're going to get the whatever, 100 million, 500, because it's all legal money. The money is not backed by anything. So all they got to do is put it in there. Now, what they don't tell you is they're going to tell you how to spend it. Yeah. See? So you're going to get 1,000 credits per month. That's anybody that's on it. And these elites, all these elites thinking they finna get away, they're going to be on it too. Yeah. They're going to be on it too. And y'all know why. I'm not even speaking on it no more. Not like that. They are going to be on it too. That's where they're going to say they got peace and safety, everybody happy, you know. And then after that, they'll probably put a delay on it, talking about, okay, yeah, you're all signed up. Congratulations. You can expect to be funded in 3 to 6 months. But what they're doing is trying to get everybody else on there. And then once they get everybody on there, then they're going to let them know. Yeah, well, yeah, you are on there, but we're going to help you so you can be financially responsible, which is a pile of shit. They just want to be sure that they got their boot on your neck to keep your ass down. That's all they're going to do. But see, there's really no choice. You have to take it. Either you get something, beat nothing, right? So you'll get something, but then they're going to deduct from you. This is why they just handed over sovereignty to the WHO. They handed over sovereignty. Everybody's sovereignty. That's booyah. They handed them over so that now you can't say anything. You volunteered it. You willingly did this. So now when they give it to you, they can tell you what to do with it because you don't have any rights. They have signed over your sovereignty. That's what they did this weekend. Right before the deadline. Today is the deadline. October 1st, America is a republic, never again to be a corporation. So the corporation is dead. But under the republic, they can't have you running around rampant with no way to control you. So they got you financially and they got you physically with the booyah. So now that they got that, go and take your ass back to work. You ain't finna be rich. Why do y'all think all of these stars, quote unquote, is falling? Y'all know Neo turned himself in, right? They got Diddy on suicide watch, and he's linked to all of these high-powered politicians, congressmen, senators. All of them was sucking dick at Diddy party, man. All of them getting their asses busted out. See? Diddy hold the key to all of them. Okay, so now that's a bigger dilemma. Now let's go to Matthew chapter 24. I want to show y'all something. All right, Matthew 24, 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. All right. The stars are falling right now. What are the stars? The stars are these so-called black or African-American actors, ball players, politicians, just like that New York mayor just got arrested. All of the stars are falling from their position of leadership. That deals with Judah and the Northern Kingdom. J-Lo's in there. All of them is in there. The stars are falling from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Hollywood is shook. Congress is shook. Senate is shook. The presidency is shook. All right. Now, look at verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, in rulership. Who's the sign? That's us. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. Why? Because this small remnant is going to be in rulership above all of them. And they ain't going to understand how the fuck we did it. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Then, to double it up, they're going to witness the greatest comeback in history. Yahushua will break them clouds. Come on in. Then everything going to be locked up. See? Let the scoffers laugh. Let the scoffers laugh. Because see, right after that, that's when the destruction comes. Don't believe me? Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 9. Ezekiel chapter 9, starting at verse 1. It says, he cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. All right. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north. That's America. America is known as North America. All the way from Canada down to South America, that is the Northern Territory. Okay? That's why it says the higher gate. And the higher gate, been talking about Colorado for years, right? Well, Colorado is the highest mountain range in America. Did y'all know that? That's why when the scripture talks about my holy mountain, it's talking about Colorado. Okay. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. All right. And one man among them was clothed with white linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. All right. So let's ride back up to verse 3. And the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. Well, what did it say? Got to read it. It says that the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was. Was that? Well, who's the power of Israel? That's Yahushua. To the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. So when it says the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side, that's the record keeper, right? Now there's a semicolon by side, and then verse 4 it continues. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So, these men have to be sealed, right? These men have to be sealed. And once they're sealed, then it's time to slaughter the ones that are not sealed. All right. Let's go back up to verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Notice he didn't say the elect. He just said the men. And notice who he said. He said Jerusalem. All right. So the writer's inkhorn is going right now. Right. Everybody that's here, everybody that is Why do y'all think from channel to channel like I just did? I said, hey, chime in. Let me know you're here, right? These are records being kept. These are records being kept. I see a lot of names that I used to see that I don't really see no more. So, hey, you know, I work hard out here. You know, I work hard out here. And I work hard to edify you. The least you could do is let me know that you're here and that you're edifying, you know, because like I say, we at the cusp. We're at the precipice of destruction right now. All right, let me show y'all something. I put that beacon on the old channel, right? The one where I got the most people is 1,150 right now, right? Well, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is how many subscribers I have. That's 70 MBY AOD. All right, right here. See it? Look right there. It says 1150. Right here. Now, let me show you something. All I did, I asked y'all to do something real simple. I said, just let me know you're here, right? Look how many people responded. Let me show you how many people responded. If you go to, is anybody out there, right? That was the first video I put up, right? Now, look how many people chimed in. 100, see it right there, comments? 171. And a couple of them is scoffers. So, the scoffers is more faithful than some of y'all. They chimed in to tell me I ain't shit. But some of y'all ain't chimed in, man. Ain't let me know nothing. See, all you got to do is listen and do, man. Look what it says. Let's go back to Ezekiel chapter 9. All right. Let's go back to Ezekiel chapter 9. Verse 2. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the power of Israel was gone up from the cherubim whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, throughout the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That gotta be us. Can't be nobody else. So if you sighing and crying, all right, you should be chiming in. Shit. My wife and daughter put it up there. You know they coming, but they ain't put their name on there. Why you can't do it? It's a record, man. It's a record. All right? Now, some of you women out there, hey, you don't give a fuck. I don't either. Be rebellious. Don't do it. Just, oh, I'm busy. I'm not putting my name in there. I'm busy. All right. I'm gonna be busy too. Be busy forgetting your ass. For real. So, I know it don't seem like much, but trust me, it's a really big deal. Do y'all know that right now, DC told me this morning They say Putin just snuck a ship on the Mississippi River that just goes up and down, up and down. It has an EMP. It has a missile. It's loaded with a missile with an EMP warhead. All they got to do is shoot that sucker up in the air and detonate it, and boom, everybody's cell phone is gone. Everything. That mean ain't gonna be no YouTube, none of that, man. All right. Right now, China has pretty much every military base in America. They bought land right next to it. So when all of this pops off, China gonna be able to run some hacking and whatever else they got to do. So they already in here, y'all. Not to mention the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua, who are setting up shop all over America in different cities, taking them over. All right. The economy is done. The dollar is done. All right. The corporation is done. Tomorrow is the first day of the new republic. All right. Now, none of that concerns us. All you people here that's true believers and that really believe in this and don't think I'm a quack. All right. Y'all good. But some of y'all in here still hard-headed, don't listen, and you take your salvation for granted, man. The Bible says, if thou shalt believe in thy heart, Hamashiach Yahushai, and believe that power raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved, right? For with the heart man believes, and with confession he is made unto salvation. But you got to be a doer of the word. I've been giving you this word for how many years? It's hot out here, man. It ain't too hot. I ain't cooking. But hey, if I go through the trouble to let your ass know what's going on, the least you could do, if I ask you to do something, is do it. But some of y'all, you ain't want to do that. You know? So like I say, everybody that's been following and been obedient, then those are the ones that's gonna, and you only got one time at this. All right? Just one. Am I saying that every time I put up one of these and you don't do it, you in danger? Oh yeah, absolutely. The Most High said, let all things be done what? Decently and in order. So, if I'm asking you to do something, I ain't asking everybody for a $100 donation. I ain't asking for nobody for none of that shit, all right? I'm asking for you to just tap in so that I know who is who. All right? We got regulars here, but out of 1,100 people, 170, and then you'll have the nerve to get mad. Well, wait a minute. I was watching it. I was there, man. I was there. But you just can't do what I asked you to do, right? Well, you heard it. The writer's Inkhorn, right? He said, go through the city and set a mark, right? Set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry. If you sighing and crying, your name should be on the thing that I asked your ass to do. Now, you women, like I say, it's good to see y'all up there because it shows you serious, but a lot of y'all, man, a lot of y'all just ain't gonna make it, man. You know, if I wasn't me, and I've been in these scriptures and studying and edifying, man, whatever my shepherd told me to do, I'd be like, oh shit, I'll put my name 3 times to make sure he see me. Yeah, I'm done. Shit, I'm in there. You know, he gonna know who the fuck I am. But some of y'all just, I ain't gotta do it. All right, well then, fuck you then. All right, just like that. It ain't for my benefit, it's for yours. Then you're gonna be crying and whimpering and shit. Well, I signed the last one. So the fuck what? Always, it's, you niggas work harder not listening than just going ahead and doing this shit. Like I said, the scoffers is more fucking faithful than y'all, and they don't even believe. But they chime in, a lot of them, they be beating y'all to the comment boards. It's ridiculous, man. But for those of y'all that's about this life, that's willing to do what your shepherd is telling you to do, all praises. Fuck everybody else, all right? You don't want it for yourself. I don't want it for you, so fuck it. But that Inkhorn is here, man. All right? And that witnesses in heaven and their record is on high. There's a record being kept. So there's an Inkhorn and there's a record. All right? And when it's time, that's that record, all right, that's going to be used. All right? See? So we know who's serious and we know who ain't. I don't give a fuck if I ask you 100 times. The kingdom not worth it? The kingdom is not worth it? All right. Ain't my lot. It's yours. But like I say, y'all be the judge. All right. That's it, family, for this video. I pray you were edified. Ain't fussing, but I am warning. It's all out of love. Giving all praises to the Father of lights, Yahweh, and his beloved Son, Yahweh Shai. I'll see y'all on the next go round. It's your King and Shepherd, KD, and I'm out. Shalom.